Hello there, this is Steve Mattis with Actual Infinity. Welcome to my channel in this video. Before we get started, two things. First of all, today I'm going to talk about what do you do in business or really in any situation in life, relationships, work, whatever it happens to be, and you feel discomfort. And that discomfort is getting in your way. That's what we're going to talk about today. But before we do that, I want to invite you, if you're not already signed up for my heart notes, which are very short, usually just a few lines, emails Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you can get them just one time a month, sign up for those. They're lovely. It's easy to unsubscribe if they don't work for you, but I want to invite you in just to see what that is. 3 times a week to really help your day get better, for you to connect with your heart, and to remember all the beauty that there is in the world and inside of you as you do your work. So, with that having been said, let's first do the intro. Let's talk about discomfort. Discomfort comes up and it gets in our way. If we're in business, maybe discomfort comes up when you're thinking about marketing or you're thinking about following up on a sales call that you had. Maybe you give free sessions and there's discomfort that arises that keeps you from moving forward. Maybe at work or in a relationship, there's something that you want to say, but you're uncomfortable. You're facing discomfort. What do you do about that so that you don't get stuck and that you can move forward in a heart-centered way? It's really important to understand. There's a couple different approaches to this, and it really depends on what's really going on inside of you. If your discomfort is simply because you haven't experienced something before, and you just need to try, that's one thing. And pushing through that and getting some experience and seeing what happens when you do something is a really healthy thing to do. However, most of us that have been around a while have experience in doing a lot of different things, and so the discomfort that comes up is a little bit different. How do you work with that kind of discomfort? If you really think about it, there might be some reasons why. Some things intellectually that you can make sense of, like, oh, I did this in the past and it didn't go well, and so I'm afraid that it's not going to go well again, right? Things like that. Or the last time I was in a relationship and I talked about my needs, they got shot down and I felt embarrassed, right? One of my experiences of feeling discomfort is that whenever I go to record a video like this or show up and be me, like fully Steve, in the past, when I've done that at my deepest level, people leave me, like they don't like it for whatever reason. Now that I'm starting to shift that, and I'm shifting my relationship with that, but for a long time, that was the story of my life. It's been really, really challenging to work through. So I'm super familiar with this kind of discomfort, this deep kind of discomfort, and how risky it can feel. So if you have a discomfort like that, the key is not to push through the discomfort anyway, not to go outward with the discomfort, but to go inward and be with the discomfort. Here's what I know to be very true, is that the reason you and I might be uncomfortable with something is because we have experience that tells us it's time to be uncomfortable. There's danger or there's risk ahead. So we have to pay attention to that. And here's what I've experienced when I go inward with that. There isn't necessarily a trick to getting over discomfort. Sometimes, ultimately, we do end up just moving forward. But in order to do that without losing our heart, without inducing shame, or without causing further trauma to ourselves, is we have to bring love to the discomfort, to the part of us that's scared, that's challenged, that's fearful, that's worried. When we can bring deep love to that place without trying to change it, but just to be with the fact that, oh, this is uncomfortable. Our mind might come up with all the risks that, yeah, if you send that follow-up email, maybe the person will get irritated and they won't buy from you. Oh, yeah, feel that. Feel that. Feel that. So it's real. Like, we don't have to try to convince ourselves like that's not going to happen, because it totally could, right? We don't want to bypass what's real. And so much of the pushing forward in business or in life and relationships, whatever it is about that. It's about bypassing what's real. So my encouragement to you in dealing with discomfort is simply this practice: to go inward with it, to be with it, to bring love to it, to ask it what it needs. And in your meditation or in your prayer or in your remembrance practice or whatever it happens to be, just invite your relationship with your own discomfort to be there and to give it love and more love and more love, and then see how you feel. Once your heart is nourished, once you know that you're taken care of, that you're okay, then sometimes we're able to move forward despite being uncomfortable. And it's okay, because we've done the inner work to take care of ourselves first. It's such an important and often missed thing to do. It's a nourishing practice. So if you're feeling discomfort, give that a try, and I would love to hear how that works for you in the comments down below. Lots of love for you. Thank you for being here. If you're not subscribed, by the way, please subscribe to this channel. Click the little bell next to it if you'd like notifications when I post new videos. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and in the meantime, take good care of your heart, and may the will of love be done always. Take care. Bye-bye.